This right here is the new RS5 B10. It is Audi's newest model and also the flagship of the Audi lineup currently. It is the fastest, heaviest and also most expensive Audi you can buy right now. And best of it all, this car has drift mode. So let's go and figure out today how good this car actually truly is. So to start things off really quick, let's get the elephant out of this room. If you know your Audis, you're probably wondering, Mr. Sheepman, RS5, this does not look like an RS5. It has, you know, the big fat booty back. You know, the little Avant thing in the back here where you can like put more luggage inside. And to this I say, you guys are correct. Normally this would have been the RS4, but unfortunately Audi decided there's no more RS4s. Honestly, it feels like a little kick in the stomach for the Audi history. Every Avant now is called the RS5. So this is the RS5 Avant. You can also get the RS5 as an RS5 limousine. Then it isn't an Avant, it's just a limousine, you know, station wagon for you American people. Yeah. But this right here, unfortunately, I don't really understand why they did that, honestly. Probably
I heard some rumor that maybe the 2, 4, 6 are gonna be electric and die nicht roten Zöllner sind Benzin. I heard that.
Yeah, F in the chat for the RS4 in this case, by the way. Anyway, we aren't the ones to judge. This is the RS5 Avant and it stays like this. I guess we can just forget about this whole thing.
Yes.
Really quick to you guys. I already said it once and I'm gonna say it again. I really think this car looks sexy as fuck, especially from the front. The rear, I wanted to show you guys the engine, but you cannot.
Yeah, it's so cool.
You cannot look over this. This is insane. The booty of this car and the road presence this car has for an RS5 is absolutely insane. I don't know what they were thinking about the exhaust. I honestly have to say, I'm not a big fan of it. The more I see it,
you get used to it.
You get used to it. Yeah. But one thing, if you look into here, if you're driving behind this car, this is so small. It just looks off. I don't know. Yeah. When you drive behind the car, it's just you have these huge exhaust tips, and then the actual pipe, which you see very well when driving behind, is just like this.
Yeah. And
wouldn't
something
be my design choice, but to each their own, I guess.
And the next thing was really strange. The valves are.
Yeah, you can see.
You can see the valves.
And when you drive, like this valve is closed and this one is open, it looks a little bit goofy from the back.
Yeah.
But the general form of the car, I think it is really, really well done. And by this point, you're probably wondering, Mr. Sheepman, how did you guys acquire this brand new RS5? Because honestly, they're kind of hard to get. And yeah, we reached out to Audi and some Audi people, and I can happily tell you guys that none of them actually replied. I had to buy this car myself. So this is actually my RS5 B10. So I bought it so I can test it for you guys. I'm the greatest, I'm the best, I know. Thank you guys. Thank you for the applause. Thank you. Let's see how long I keep it. Yo! Welcome to Dubai.
Something feels off.
Yeah, I don't remember Dubai having this many trees and mountains.
Or cows.
Bro, I think we took the wrong exit.
Yeah, about 4,000 kilometers wrong.
Let me see where we actually are, bro. This is insane. It's raining now too. But guys, ever since I started using Holofly, life has just become way simpler for me. I install my eSIM before every trip, and the moment you land, you have unlimited data no matter where you are. No waiting around the airport for Wi-Fi, no swapping out unnecessary eSIMs. It just works, and that's important.
Considering how often our plan changes.
Bro, that's actually really useful. You know what else is useful? The always-on benefit from Holofly. Bro, all you have to do is install your Holofly eSIM once and you get 1 GB of data every month anywhere in the world. So even if your plans suddenly change, Holofly has got you covered. You're always connected no matter where you go.
Like ending in Austria instead of Dubai.
Yeah, for example.
Oh, Dubai?
That's gonna take a while.
But the good thing is, we have unlimited data.
If you're traveling soon, use my code SHEFCHEN to get 5% off your next Holofly SIM. Use the link in the description down below, or the one right here, or pinned in the comments, and save some money, and don't get lost like we do. Yalla. The front of the car, you guys already saw it in the intro. It is so beefy. It's...
Ja.
Aber hey, schau es dir nochmal genau an.
Ja.
Und ich sag dir jetzt was. Schau nur auf die Lichter und auf die Schlitze von den Lichtern. Erinnert dich das an irgendein Auto?
Mazda.
MX-5?
Ja.
Die
9.
Ja. I just noticed that.
When you take a picture
only from this, without the light itself, it looks like the MX-5. Apart from that, still the front, very aggressive. It almost looks as mean and beefy as me.
Ja, vielleicht kommen wir die dreimal hin, dann passt.
Also, new grille design. We don't have the small Waben anymore. We have now big Waben. Say what you want. Looks cool. Even as a BMW guy, you guys have to admit.
Yes.
The only other thing, if you would ask me, you all know I'm a chief designer and I know the most about designing out of any human in the world, and they should have definitely asked me when they designed the Audi. You have this right here and then you have this right here and then there's something missing here. It just looks a little bit off. I guess they all have their own functions, but why not just
Yeah, make it more
symmetric?
Yeah.
For more tips on styling Audi, please just don't refrain, just contact me. You guys have my email, I tried reaching out to you guys, but you didn't respond to me. By the way, in here we have the big fenders, which is very typical for the RS models. Obviously, we all know that the RS models are always like the most trained ones. It's like you take a normal A5 and you give it some steroids and then you get the RS5.
Yes.
That's why it's so big and beefy here as well. Not only the rear, but also the front is trained. This car did not skip leg day, so I think the legs would be back there and this leg or whatever. But you have some fake ventilation going on here. New car manufacturers, they really love their fake ventilation.
Yes.
But whatever. No ceramic brakes because I couldn't afford it. Side profile of this car, by the way, beautiful.
It's really cool, yeah.
If you're one of the people that actually gets an RS5 limousine, I don't want to talk to you because this is the way to go.
Yes.
Same with the M5, by the way. If there's like an option to get this thing as an Avant, as a station wagon, why not just way cooler?
Yeah.
Like this is what Audis are known for, you know? Station wagons. Why would you get
Exactly.
something else? Here, an extra door for midgets to go into. Pretty nice. If you're a midget, you can just squeeze through here. I don't know why they would make this big. It's like the most insane like flap I think I've ever seen. It looks like a brake. Like an air brake.
Yeah.
For the rear light, it's really, really sexy. Like this massive light in the rear going all the way through. It's so futuristic and so sick.
Yeah.
I really have to give props to Audi for that. Cool little door handles. Speaking about door handles, the inside of the Audi RS5 B10. They actually did a really, really good job on the inside. I think it's one of the more beautiful car interiors, modern car interiors, I have to say, because they actually used leather this time, so it's not plastic like some other car manufacturers use. Sitze, honestly, they look pretty cool. They look a little bit like Hot Wheels seat with like the red stitching, I have to say. It's kind of like a little bit try-harding, but it's not bad. Steering wheel itself looks really, really fantastic, especially with the Alcantara. Möchtest du einen kurzen Beifahrsitz dann?
Ja,
Quatsch
fix.
mal kurz.
Und warte mal, switch mit mir.
Ja, willkommen. Inside, Alcantara, 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 Alcantara. This is how you make a car look sporty. I'm gonna say probably a million times in this video, but I just cannot not say it. This is the worst piece. This is a downfall of humanity right here, I think. The moment like car manufacturers started putting this in new vehicles, I think this is like when we peaked as humans and started our downfall, because this is the worst thing ever. But apart from that, pretty nice. You have a huge display here. You have another display for Mani to watch like whatever he watches when he watches stuff. More Alcantara here. Pretty nice inside, honestly. Probably wondering what this is right here. You can thank the European Union for this because this basically tracks you while you're driving your car. So this will look where your eyes are looking. This will scan your face so that you're always watching the road, which is absolutely fantastic. So if you're ever using your phone while driving, for example, which obviously we're all not doing, the car will basically start to go wild and crazy and call you all different kinds of slurs and tell you to look at the road. And if you stick something over it, the car will get even more crazy and insane and start beeping and making noises. So very interesting. We have red belts in the front and on the passenger seat, and then in the rear you get 2 red belts, but for the third seat apparently the red belts were taken, so there's no red belts for the third seat for some reason. No sunroof because, you know, we're all about that weight reduction. This car weighs 2,300 kilograms by weight, so it could use some Ozempic, but you know, I'm used to handling fat. We all know that the inside that counts, so let's take a look. So, this right here is what Audi is pretty well known for. Making 6-cylinder V engines with twin turbos. You have it in the RS4 B5, you have it in the RS4 B9, now you have it in here. So they made it 3 times, but they are pretty good.
But these are 2.9.
Und die anderen?
In my B5 is a 2.7.
And
on the RS4 B9 is also a 2.9.
Okay.
So they sized up the engine a little bit.
Yeah.
But sound-wise, yeah.
Well, so this is like the typical Audi engine, you know, V6 twin turbo, pretty cool. They know how to do that. Normally with the size of this car, I thought it's gonna be V8, but they have to, you know, keep some reserve for the RS6, I guess, that is coming. Looks like there's something missing here because I don't know why, honestly.
When you look at the engine bay, you see this. You know the famous Temo tuners,
Yeah.
when they are really proud of their cars, they put something inside their engine bay when they're at the car show. This is like this.
Honestly, it looks a bit cheap.
Yes.
It looks like we were looking at 1.9 TDI engine
Yes.
right here. This engine itself, 510 horsepower out of this 6-cylinder engine, but Obviously, as you can see by this orange cable here already, this car is hybrid. So we have a little bit more power. That's also why it weighs so much. Combined 650 horsepower to all 4 wheels. Quattro, baby. Do you guys want to listen how it sounds? Nah? Okay, then. Okay.
Sicher.
Some would say Ferdinand Piech is rolling in his grave right now.
But to be honest, it sounds a little bit like a GTR.
Yeah, like a GTR from like, if you put like 10 pillows into the exhaust.
Yes.
It's just what, you know, thank the European Union once again. It's one of their mastermind moves, mega mind moves, you know.
Yeah.
Smartest people alive are all sitting in the European Union. I guess that only leaves us with the most important task of today, actually finding out how this RS5 V10 drives. So let's go. Really quick, guys, I want to show you something. Before we begin our beautiful car test, I want to show you the ridiculous amount of screens you have to go through before you can actually drive the car. So let's say I'm in a very dangerous situation and I need to drift immediately. Start the car, you have to press here, and then nothing happens, and then you have to press another one, and then I want to go into the drive select mode. Drive select mode. Drive select mode. Drive select mode. Drive select mode, the one where I can select the modes to drive, you know. The one where I can select the modes now. And now we can select the mode that we all want to see. This is it, torque rear mode. This is the mode that we need to get this car sideways, hopefully. So RS torque rear mode basically sends more power to the rear wheels, and then hopefully with electronic help will let the car slide even though the car is all-wheel drive. Drift mode, that's what this is. Du bist ready?
Ich bin ready, ja.
Ich bin ready, ich hoffe der Audi ist auch ready. Let's go. Ja, mit dem Hybrid, das ist so schnell. Also one thing this car definitely is, and that is fast. Suspension feels really good, I think, for this road here at least. So. Interesting. It's a bit more slippery here in this corner. It is dry right now, which is also not really helping our case.
Yeah.
But the big problem with this torque rear mode, it is exactly the same mode that they have in the RS3, which we already tested, I think. At least somebody said it's a little bit revised and everything. But one thing I've noticed while driving is it is a forced drifting mode. The electronics and everything are forcing the car to go sideways. The car, obviously, because of the engine layout, because Audi not knowing how to balance cars by putting the engine in front of the front wheels, doesn't want to go sideways. And that's the big problem, that the electronics are forcing the car to do something it doesn't want to do, and therefore it just takes forever to actually happen. And on these small and tiny corners in dry conditions, it's absolutely near impossible to get the car to go properly sideways. The car really needs those long corners where it has enough time to like think, you know, enough time to think, oh, what do I need to do to go sideways now? These corners are needs more space, or we need rain.
Yeah.
I think these are the only two options. And you can hear the shifting in the bottom. Can you hear that?
The clicking.
The clicking is the car. All the electronics working. It doesn't let me give it more gas than the car is working against me. I'm trying to use my knowledge to get the car to go sideways, but the car doesn't want. The car thinks it's smarter than me, restricting me. First of all, that's the thing. And second of all, the car takes too long to realize what's happening for these corners. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work like this.
Not on these corners.
Not on this corner. Not with these conditions and on these corners. I think it's just. Anyway, let's drive it still. I want to have a little bit of fun here in the meantime. I mean, it is a very fast car. It's just not the sportiest, you know. it's not built for this stuff. It's built to be a comfortable cruiser. A car that wants to go fast in a straight line, not up some twisty mountain roads. This is too much for this car. Understeer, jumping around the corner because the suspension is not made for this. It feels very safe, it feels good. I'm enjoying driving it, it's just not a naturally aspirated V8 manual Corvette C6, you know? We need to, I don't know. Bro, in our heads, I don't even know what to say. In our heads, Manny and me were like, oh cool, you know, a new RS5. Let's go into this road and let's drift the shit out of it too, you know. I want to be the first one to probably drift the car on the road. But I think the RS5 had different plans than us. It just won't work like this. We have to rethink our plans a little bit.
Yes.
And I think our best choice is to wait for rain.
Yeah.
So hopefully, you know, summer days we get some afternoon rain. See you guys again in a few hours, and we're gonna try this all one more time to see if we can get the Audi to slide up.
Hopefully.
My favorite road. This is my favorite road. That's why I wanted to go here.
Yeah.
I love this road. So let's go. In the meantime, while we wait for the rain, at least we can, you know, get comfortable with all the features that this beautiful vehicle actually has. I think we just found a pretty interesting option. You can change how the lights are in the car. Ja, du mal. Ich schau mal von außen. Oha. Was da hinten einmal? Crazy how far we have become as human race. Das ist mit Abstand das beste Feature, was jemals Auto gehabt hat. This really makes up for the car not being able to drift. Den muss ich zahlen!
Zur Kasse!
Was kostet die scheiß Katze? Was die anmelden, Leute, oder? If anybody knows what the cat costs, please let me know in the comments down below. Erlebnisbild.
Du findest ein Message. Hast du lassen?
Ja. Servus! Little fun fact. Remember that time when we wished for a lot of rain? It turns out it actually rained so much that the area where we filmed this in turned into a complete catastrophe area.
Yes.
We had like half of the hill coming down, rivers were overflowing. So this is why we came here, a field. Also known as the world's ultimate playground.
Yes.
This is our own drag strip for today. So we have just enough space to test if this RS5 can actually go sideways, because I think we're gonna need this space. You guys saw it, the road was a little bit too tight. We're not gonna have these issues now. We're gonna jump in the car and everything's gonna be good. This is the ultimate RS5 B10 test, by the way. We have so much space, we can do everything. We can do backflips, we can do barrel rolls, everything.
Ja, das war jetzt geil.
Ah, beautiful. A nice cold car. What more could you wish for, honestly? Bro, I can't believe they let us drive this car on the Astrip, honestly.
Yes.
Und die Zylinder ist übrigens auch dabei im Spiel.
Yes! Herrlich. This is cool.
I really have to say, obviously the drifting did not work out so well on the roads, and I will give you guys a full feedback on it later. I'm gonna have to try it here first to see just how good it is. But before we do that, I want to do a quick little RS5 pull.
Boah! Oh, wär's geil, dass du Topspeed in Torque Career Modus machst.
Vergiss es schon. 200.
Boah.
Yeah. 230. This is all we can do in the landing strip. But I have to say, it felt pretty nice.
Yes.
It's not a bad 230.
Oh, yes.
What is solid grip? Okay, who cares about going straight? We don't care about that. We only care about one thing, and that is just how good this car can go sideways. This is what my channel is for. You can watch the rest on all the other channels, I don't care. We're in second gear.
Yes.
Ja.
Yes. Gut ab.
I mean, I'm not saying that the car loves it because it's cutting the power quite a bit. But
Yeah.
you guys see, if you have enough space, you can get this car to go sideways. You just need a lot of space. I don't like though that the car is like... And nimmt nicht so viel Gas an, wie ich gerne hätte, also richtig quer fahren.
Ja.
But honestly, for an all-wheel drive car, I think this is pretty insane for an all-wheel drive car.
Jetzt mag er es aber.
Jetzt mag ich es richtig.
Oh, ja, geil. Yes.
Okay, so the car does go sideways. Obviously the drift boat is here for drifting. I'm not saying it's the best drifting I've ever done. It still feels like very technically controlled, so you can't do too much with it. But, oh, the car just did like a safety call or something, I don't know. But we were sideways and we had some smoke coming off the tires.
And I was not expecting that you combine.
Yeah,
I thought you're gonna
slide one
and then, yeah, exactly.
It has a lot of grip, but once the rear kicks out and once it fights this understeer that it has at the start and the rear kicks out, it's pretty good.
Yes, yes.
This is actually crazy. Oh, look at that. That's so aggressive, but bro, I honestly did not think this car would go sideways like that. It's pretty insane because you can do like some proper all-wheel drive slides. The car takes away the gas at some points a little bit, like I'm trying to floor it to get a bit more angle, but the electronics don't really seem to like it 100%. So it's still governing you a little bit, but honestly, I'm very, very impressed. So if you coincidentally have a landing strip at home, you can drift your RS5. I wouldn't recommend it on normal roads as you really need a lot of space, as you guys saw. Holy shit.
Ja, voll. Aber so smooth ist das nicht. Oh je, oh je, oh je. Ah, scheiße. Boah, Schatzi. Ach du Kacke.
Alter, wir haben durch die Reifen gerade gecheckt noch.
Ja, was ist das? Die Box.
Fuck.
Ah, der Lautsprecher für Elektro.
Ja.
Alter.
So much for this. Well, at least we found out the car drifts. Alter, wir haben doch gerade die Reifen noch checkt, die haben noch passt. Aber es ist zum Glück draußen nichts, es ist nur die Innenverkleidung vom Kotflügel hier. Wow, who would have thought? Honestly, I did not expect this to happen. Well, you guys saw, we checked out the tires, but it's good that nothing else happened. Car is still driving. We just need a new, tire and maybe some new fender liners, and then yeah, good thing we came with a trailer. Alter, bro, I really did not. I expected everything today, but the tire actually popping is. Actually, this might be the first Audi ever to pop its tires by drifting. So that's kind of a good sign if you want to say it like that. But also, I wish it didn't happen. But
To my manager. Dass der Bescheid weiß.
but it went sideways pretty well.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna give you guys my full breakdown in a minute. We're gonna figure out what's going on here first and how to get this car back home. But this is... So this also ripped out. It's sitting basically in the bumper behind the fender, and I guess the tire hit it a little bit. This here is the speaker for the outside of the car, so that this car has some sound outside when you're driving it. Because inside, when the tire popped, it immediately told me like sound system deactivated or like ineffective. Oh, kind of interesting to know how much this box is actually gonna cost. Yeah, RS5, what can I say? We are at Pika, by the way. Car is getting, well, might need some stuff, you know. Fazit, was sagen wir?
It's a great car, but not the perfect car.
I would fully agree with Mani. I think this car, honestly, this is the first time I'm ever saying something like this, but this car is a bit too heavy. You can really feel it during acceleration and everything. For the power that this car has, which is 500 horsepower without the electric stuff, this car is a little bit too fat. It could lose some weight. Maybe it should take some Ozempic or something, I don't know. But this is also the reason why it's having such hard times going sideways on the small roads and everything. It's just understeering. All in all, it just feels like it's not really the most well thought of concept to drive. I think it's a great daily driver, don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed driving it, and I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with it still. But first test so far, it went sideways. Yes, it did that, kind of not, kind of yes. I don't know. I think to each their own. Looks wise, it's a 10 out of 10 though.
They are in a good direction. When they make it lighter and maybe a little bit more rear wheel, then BMW maybe have some
Issues.
issues.
Among the low version they can